Hi guys, got a horror DVD review for you today. I'm going to be reviewing the 2010 film The Collapse. Now this is more like a post-apocalyptic kind of action thriller rather than a horror, but it is, I do class it as a horror. So I watched this, I had no expectations of wanting to watch it, because I watched the trailer and it looked pretty poor, I'm not going to lie. It looked like a lot of people running around the forest. That was pretty much like all the film was. But I was pleasantly surprised. I enjoyed this film. It had a decent budget, it was well filmed. The acting was a bit off, I must say, particularly from the daughter of the family. I don't think she was a great actress, unfortunately, and the main man, the father of the family, at some points he was very unconvincing. But despite that, I did enjoy the film. And it ran for 79 minutes, so that's just a bit short, about 10 minutes shorter than usual. And the plot was a bit thin, basically, but there was kind of 10 minutes, there was like a 10-minute scene of just a guy running on a forest, and it kind of felt like it was there just to extend the length of the film, so perhaps, you know, that is an issue, but whatever. So the film is about a family of four, mother and a father and two teenage children, supposed to be, well, actually no, they're more than 20-some teenagers, even though the actors are like 30. But anyway, so the world's ended. It doesn't really go into too much detail until afterwards. You don't really know why it's ended or how it's ended, like whether it's a zombie outbreak or a nuclear war or anything. You don't know. But whilst we're in the city, there's some cool CGI effects of like destroyed buildings and stuff like that, smoke coming out of windows and buildings on fire and stuff, which was some pretty cool effects. It was CGI, but it was still okay because I wasn't expecting that, because most post-apocalyptic films are just set in some desert or something. But this actually was in the city and I enjoyed that. A couple of bad points is like there was a couple of corpses in the film in the streets and they were just too fresh and it just didn't look right. It looked like, you know, you could tell they weren't a corpse and it just didn't look very good. But I have to say the first half of the film, the film started well and then the middle kind of died off and I really liked the ending. Anyway, this family of four, they're trying to get to, I think it's another child who's elsewhere. They're trying to travel there and they get attacked and end up in the forest. And they start getting attacked by these like kind of like raiders, looters kind of thing, you know, looking for supplies. You know, like I said, the one thing that I didn't like about the film is that it didn't go into too much detail as to how the world ended, when the world ended, because the people, they looked too clean. It seemed as if the world had ended, well, you know, civilization had collapsed a couple of days ago, it seemed like, but, you know, you have no idea of telling, it could have been months. I think it was actually weeks and weeks, but the people just looked too clean, and it wasn't fully described when it ended or how it ended and stuff like that, which, for me, kind of was a very weak point in the film. But, as I said, I enjoyed the beginning, but the ending, I really enjoyed the ending. The ending made this film worthwhile. It had a good twist, a brilliant twist. And you know, the twist alone was worth watching this film. I enjoyed it. I did not see it coming, and it explained everything in the film perfectly. So, with the ending in mind, I'm giving this film a 6 out of 10. And
7. I enjoyed it.
So yeah, I did enjoy this film. I wasn't expecting much because the trailer was pretty poor. It just looked like a group of people running around the forest aimlessly. But yeah, it was good and it was a great twist ending. As I said, the middle died off a bit. It was a bit uninteresting. Like, it was a lot of just conversation and just people walking around a forest as I expected from the trailer. But then the ending was really good. The beginning was quite good and really got me interested in the film. My attention died off in the middle, but then I was fully engaged at the end again. So yeah, that's a good rating for this film, and I got it for £1.50. So it's definitely worth buying if you can get it for that price. So yeah, that's my review of The Collapse. Please check out my other videos and subscribe if you like. Thank you.